Bienvenidos todos al Blur's Dream on the Scene channel, el channel. Aquí estamos con la banda, grupo rockeros de The Smugs. Y aquí tengo a mi, the partner person. Le tengo a MJ. What's going on, dude?
¿Cómo estás?
Bien, bien.
Buenos días.
Buenos días. Buenas tardes y todo eso. El resto del grupo se quiere introducir. ¿Usted, señor?
Introduce yourself.
I can't understand it.
Sí.
Well, buenas tardes, me llamo Allan y yo toco la guitarra con los Smugs. Y al mi lado aquí tenemos Shane y él toca la batería.
Sí.
Yo, Tito, you know Spanish, don't act like a no sabo kid.
Barely.
Me llamo Tito. Toca la. I don't even know how to
Bajo.
say bass.
Bajo.
Bajo?
Yeah.
There you
There
go.
you go. Bajo.
So,
And
tenemos a Connor.
Hola, mi amo es Connor.
Hola.
Fuck. For real.
Bienvenidos.
sí, güey.
Bienvenidos.
Okay, we could switch back to English.
All right, cool.
God,
Fuck
keep
me.
stressing Connor out. Look at him, he's already like, man.
All right, welcome to Blur's Dream on the Scene in English. It was episode 7. I didn't even fucking realize that. Like, what is the episode called, bro?
Ooh, I don't
Episode
know.
fucking 7.
Play the game.
Play the game. That was episode 1.
Lucky number 7.
Yeah.
Siete.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Should we just name it the shit that I don't know what it's called? What the fuck
Yeah.
is an Angrboda? No idea.
What's
Yeah.
it?
Since
the
we're
wife
since
of
we're
Loki.
doing shit that like we don't understand, what the fuck is an Angrboda? You know,
Okay.
A Norse god.
Norse god. Okay.
Married
Yeah.
to Loki.
She was married to Loki and had the 3 monsters of like Norse myth. It was like Jormungandr, just like
Okay.
the world serpent, and like
That's tight.
2
That's-
others.
that's
I
pretty
would say
fucking
the
cool.
names, but I don't want to get them wrong. So
There we
But you
go.
can look it
I
up.
can't hear you.
you can't hear me.
No, I can hear you now.
Hello.
Nice. All right, so we're gonna be doing
This
a
is
commentary
Art
to
Bar,
ArtBarLA, the Smugs.
August 18th,
Smugsfest
2024.
3. Yes.
Okay, I'll start it.
We're started.
Boom. All right, so
Good evening. I like that. I like how it starts with that.
yeah. Definitely, dude.
All right, what's this first song, Connor?
This is the intro. But the first song after this is Anytime Soon. Yeah, when we start playing.
Ah.
It's the first song off of our debut record.
Okay, and this is off of Anytime Soon.
Yeah, that's the record. It's like the title track off the record.
Tight. So this is Smugsfest 3. So how did the first Smugsfest like come about? Like how did you kind of get that going?
Me and Tito are like, let's throw a show as the band. We have a bunch of equipment, so we might as well, and it became Smugsfest.
Okay, for sure. Not bad. Very cool shot of Allan right there.
Love Allan's glasses.
And then we got Tito. Hell yeah. So yeah, just let me know if the volume's a little too loud or whatever. I got to turn it down.
No, that's good.
You sure? Just can you hear us though too? Okay. For sure.
I want to give you guys some insight. The first song on the set list was not supposed to be Anytime Soon.
That's right.
There's almost a mutiny over this.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, Connor just starts playing Anytime Soon, and we have to act like that's what we planned. That's what we rehearsed.
Oh, fuck. You guys just started?
I was like, oh, okay.
Damn.
Yeah, initially on the paper, no, it doesn't say that.
I feel that.
So to DJ Eki, who has the set list, he asked for one. Yeah, we played Anytime Soon first, not play the game.
Yeah, it was backward. DJ
For
Eki,
real,
I
dude.
love you.
But yeah, I love it because Connor starts all the songs anyway, so I know I'm not gonna fuck up the first note.
Right.
I feel that. Yeah.
Well, not the new ones. The new ones, you start some of them.
I got one. I got one. Finally.
It's a good one.
We were talking before about how you guys came upon the band name
DJ
Smug.
Eki.
Shout out DJ Eki.
Um,
Yeah.
I know you guys had several other band names that were similar to the Smugs before finally landing on the Smug, so give us a little history on that.
Yeah, the Smugs is essentially a shortened version or variation of what it was originally. I'm not gonna embarrass us by saying what we used to be called.
Smuggler's Notch.
Ah, this guy. That's what it was. Yeah.
We have Nardwar on the
In your
team.
You can take
face,
that as
man.
right?
Yeah, Smuggler's Notch. Yeah, so we were Smuggler's Notch, and then this was like way back.
Oh
in,
shit! Shout out Shane.
2022, I think.
2022.
And way back, but but yeah,
Seems
it was
so
that,
long
and then it
ago.
became the Smugglers, and then I was hanging out with Nick from the Rex. He's the guitarist for that band, and he was like, "Dude, you should just call it the Smugs." And I was like, "Yeah, it's all right." And he was like, "If you don't name a band, I will. A band, the Smugs, I will." And I'm like, "All right, well then, I guess the Smugs is cool." So it just kind of rolled like that from there, and yeah.
That's what's up.
I don't want it, but I don't want him to want it, so I want it.
There you go. What song is this?
Shout out Nick from the Rex. This is Play the Game.
Play the Game.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. I like Play the Game. Is there a music video coming out for that one?
It's not recorded yet. It's unreleased.
Oh shit! You have a
Yeah.
music video for it?
No songs are out. Maybe like rehearsal demos or live stuff on YouTube or whatever. But no, and we don't even have plans really for a music video for that.
Gotcha.
But it could be cool. Maybe we'll do something like Chess.
I don't know. I just like that one. It's very like primordial, or like not primordial, primal. Like it reminds me of fucking Monkey See, Monkey Do. What's that fucking Nirvana song? Monkey See, Monkey Do. Stay away.
Might be still.
Yeah,
Stay
that's
away.
that's right here. Stay away, play the game. Stay away. It used to be called Pay to Play. Oh
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
we got Shane throwing it down. We got
Yeah,
Tito.
doing the jungle beat.
Tito with the vest.
Shout out
With the
my
McLovin
grandma.
vest.
Shout out my grandma for that one. She's the best.
That's
Dude,
tight,
I love
that's
this
tight.
shot right here.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Shane
I
came
didn't know
up
where
with
to
this
go
part
with
right
this
here.
part.
Dude, the genius.
Yeah. That
Oh,
part
there's
bucks.
DJ Eki, bro. He was throwing
One.
it down. Shout out DJ Eki. He's
Bro
he's
turned
got
up
his,
for the whole show.
yeah, the radio show, KUCI. That was tight. That was fucking cool. For sure. But no, I'm glad I finally redeemed myself and caught you guys' set, because the last time I did not do it. And
Oh,
what
yeah.
The
did you
first
guys
one
think
was
about
better.
that
That's
first
why
one?
it wasn't filmed.
Yeah, fuck. What'd you think about that? Like that first time you guys were at Art Bar?
It's always magical when he itches. Tito. It's always magical when we just get up there and run it, and that's what that show was. This one was a little more
Oh
planned
shit.
out. Not to say it's not magical, but
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
that first one had something special about it. I don't know what
Someone
it was.
just gave you guys $100.
Yeah,
They gave us $1 million.
million?
Yeah,
You
a
guys
million.
know who that was by any
Sorry.
chance? Like, who threw the $100 bill?
No, that I forgot. Who that? I think
don't
it
even
was. I
know
think it was
who
somebody
that
from one of the other bands. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
I'm pretty
Oh
sure.
yeah. Someone in one of the other bands, I forget which one, but they come up to me and they said someone on the street at the pier gave this to us today. It must have been someone in the Velvets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was like, that's cool. Don't spend it all in one place.
Boom.
You know what's funny? I didn't even know that happened because I was tuning the guitar, and this is like my trust, right? And then I think I was a little flat in the first few, like before the chorus. So you guys did this whole bit with the $100 bill, and I didn't even fucking know about it until I
Oh,
watched
wow.
this video. Yeah, and then, like you could even see me tuning the guitar right here. Like, maybe it happened already, but I'm like struggling through the chorus. And the really dope thing is at the end of the song, I checked my tuning and it was perfect. It was like perfect. I don't know how that happened.
That's tight.
Because you're him.
It was
Because
a
I'm-
lucky. It was a lucky dollar bill.
No, I think that that was dope.
It was $100,
It was $1 million.
and oh, it was $1 million.
Million.
Was it one of those like evangelical ones where like it says on the back? Like,
Yeah,
It was one of those ones. There you go. It's a godsend for you, Allan. He wanted you to stay in tune.
For real.
That's fucking tight.
Was it real?
No.
Yeah, I thought it was
No,
good until
bullshit.
now. Like, I was
To
waiting.
be honest, when I was first reading it, I was like, "Oh shit, are you sure?" And then
Dude,
I
no,
read it, and I was like, "Oh
grabbed
shit,
it.
no, it's not real."
I grabbed it at the end of the show on like it was, it was on the ground, and I was like, dude, there's $100 bill laying on the ground. I'm like, nobody picked this up. And I like got home and I looked at it and I was like, it's fucking fake.
Yeah. I hate when they do that shit. Pisses
It's
me
a good
off.
bit though. for
Nick.
sure.
Makes me want to be atheist, bro. It doesn't actually like evangelical. I'm just more pissed. But it is what it is, man. But I like that police strap that you rock. That's pretty too. That's pretty cool. It's very iconic. Who else do you know that rocks that police strap? Like for guitar straps. Like did you get an inspiration from it or you just saw it at the guitar store and you were like, hell yeah. That's my shit.
Me and Tito went to Guitar Center before, like, it was one of our first shows.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, the police strap is cool. Like, the fucking don't cross the line or whatever. I thought it was cool. It was like,
Just
just
silly.
a regular, I think it's like a PV strap. It's just a regular strap. Everyone can probably get a copy, but
What's his
I don't know. It's just,
You almost lost it at the smell, right? Or was that a different strap?
no, that was the yin yang strap
Yin
that I
yang.
broke. I have
The
to
yin
fix it.
yang.
It's something.
You
Sorry,
got
what
that
do you-
because you're a big fan of the Yin Yang Twins, right?
That was my first strap ever.
What's going on with that, Shin? Were you hot?
Oh, dude, it was atrocious up there. It's so hot.
Fucking hell.
There's a point later in the set where I'm like taking a solo and I literally like stop in the middle of the solo and I go, "Are y'all hot as fuck right now?"
Yeah, for real, dude.
No, it was hot up
'Cause
there.
I ran out of ideas on the kit. I needed a second to think, so I was like, I'm gonna just ask the crowd something
It
real
was
quick.
already dying.
Like perfect timing because it looked so natural. I was like, oh, damn, that was tight, bro. Do that
Nice.
again next show.
Yeah, you go right back. I know it. Oh shit.
You got the
Starts
crowd with this
lithium.
one. Usually
Works every time.
Yeah, you do it and people like just one or two people, but this time like I heard like audible like, oh my god, yeah.
Fucking You don't do like the rape me to lithium switch. You do the lithium to your song switch. I feel that. That's fucking sick. I didn't get much shots of Allan because we had David Worrywart, great photographer. He was attempting to do some video here, and I couldn't use it. Unfortunately, it was like 10 seconds every
Right.
time. So I was like, but
We love you, David.
we love David. Thanks for trying. Thanks for using that Zoom. So the reason I was able to get the audio.
That saved us.
Yeah, he saved us for sure for that, because this show was supposed to be multi-tracked, but on the day of, Indigo was telling me that the rack that they were using to multi-track was not working, whatever plugin wasn't working, so we just had to get the stereo feed. It was all right, Had another Zoom set up in the back corner, get
Zoom
the whole
sounds crisp. You
ambience.
hear everything.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah, everything. Love it. Blur stream audio for everybody. Like,
Oh, thank you.
some of the best.
Try every day.
For
For
those
a
who
live
don't
show,
know,
man, this is great.
for those who don't know, Indigo did sound for us for a couple of shows, Smugs 3, Smugs 2, the Lot show that's also recorded by Blur
Yeah,
Stream.
yeah. The lot show.
Yeah, that was
the
great.
first
Yeah.
Smugsfest.
No, he's done really great work, but there was something weird in the air on this show. Like me and Shane
There
were saying, there
was.
was a full moon,
Oh yeah, man.
and like a lot, like the speaker caught on fire during your set.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
forgot we were on that set.
And the band after us too, they were
Yeah.
sick and in the hospital with like this like stomach bug and stuff. Yeah, like 2 days prior to the show. So like everyone was like wiped out. There was definitely something there for sure.
Yeah.
Surprisingly though, I don't think our set was like normally like when shit like that's happening, I get this anxiety. I felt fine playing and like I couldn't really hear each other, but I know we weren't bad that night.
Yeah, it was
Agreed,
great.
yeah. I think everyone did great that night. I mean, we all had technical difficulties. We had feedback too. I mean, we just heard everything. Like it happens. But that room is just. It's a hard sound to
Yeah,
master.
yeah.
It's a tough room.
It's all drywall and linoleum. There's like nothing to like absorb anything.
Yeah, that and it's just like it's very weirdly shaped. Like the right side of the stage is totally like enclosed, whereas the left side of the stage is just straight open to the back,
Yeah.
to the front of the venue. So, but it's a great venue. It's just tough to master sound.
Yeah, you have to really try and figure it out. What song is this?
This is an unreleased song called "Just Don't Give a Damn."
Just gonna give a damn. I think you
It's
showed
fairly
this
new.
to us at that pool July 4th thing. Were you playing that?
Yeah.
Okay. We got a little bit of a preview at the pool, the Diddy party at Tito's house.
Yeah, the July 4th one, yeah.
Very cool. But
But dude, the dynamic. Listen to Shane on this track, bro.
It's a
Listen to
single
Shane.
for sure. It's
Yeah, I've busted out some just like whack chops on this one.
Nah, this one's great. Dude. This one's great.
Yeah, this is like what I'm used to playing, you know?
mm.
Yeah.
And what
Shane's just got
background?
that swagger too.
Yeah, what background do you have? You have like a jazz or a drumline background?
Yeah, both of those things actually. Well, I mean, I grew up playing rock music, like just like this with my dad. A lot of like Grateful Dead stuff, like Zeppelin, like Rush, all that stuff. And then yeah, high school I got really into marching band. I like toured 2 summers with like a traveling marching band, which just like blew up my hands like crazy. And then yeah, I started getting into jazz, and my jazz professor at the time was like, "Oh, just take all that like rudimental snare drum stuff and throw it on the kit." You know? So that like kind of set me up. I played a lot of combo jazz, some like big band, like swing orchestra, like Buddy Rich type stuff. And yeah, I'm just trying to play everything, you know, little hip hop. That's where a lot of this stuff comes from. Hard rock, emo.
Yeah.
Try to play it all.
Dude's a master.
Looks cool. Yeah, you definitely make it look effortless for sure.
what I
Oh
was
shit,
about
we
to
got an
say.
Allan solo coming
It's
up
effortless.
with the clout goggles.
Yeah, Allan was dripped out that night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get them glasses, Allan?
I got them Melrose Trading Post at my high school every Sunday. Fairfax. There's a lot of vendors out there.
Oh yeah, I drove by that recently. Looks sick.
Yeah, great glasses. I felt like they kind of give me like a Muppet look. You know what's funny about that solo though? I still like haven't found the right cadence and like approach to it. And every time it comes up, I always kind of forget that it's my cue. But on the show, there was like something about it. I kind of want to like take a lot of what I did there for like the final like product. But
Right. You know, I like that one.
I like that.
was
Yeah.
good.
Normally, I
was so
tend to
good.
like butcher it a little. I think.
Nah.
Did you guys play that at the first one? That song specifically? The last time you played at ArtBar? Do you remember playing it?
No.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I
That was the
think-
first time we played that live.
No, second time. We played it at the backyard show in
Pomona.
Pacoima.
Oh shit, you're right. You passed you.
Shout out Ben.
Pacoima.
Shout out Ben Shoot Shows.
Manny
Shout out,
Pacoima.
So,
I don't want to offend any Pacoima people, but why don't you all have sidewalks? What's up with that?
shit.
Where we were, there was no sidewalks. It was just lawns to the street,
Damn.
which was kind of cool. But
There you go. Ooh. Can you name this one, MJ? This track.
not yet. Let me hear the lyrics.
Okay. You probably should have listened to the record before before
it's
doing it.
Angrboda.
Angrboda. There you go. The witch. It sounded familiar.
Yeah, we get that a lot.
Huh?
I said, yeah, we get that a lot.
Exactly, bro.
No, we don't.
Fuck.
I'm just kidding.
Nice. And where did you get the idea of Angrboda, though? Like, did you read a book or something, or did somebody like? Are you into like a lot of mythology and shit like that?
I mean, yeah, I like that stuff. I think mainly it came. I was watching this like TV show called like Vikings. I think it came out like 2013. It was a few seasons. And one of the characters, Floki, names his daughter that.
Mm.
And then I was like, it just spiraled from there. But, I mean, initially it's a love song. Like, it's really what it is. And it just kind of rhymed. And I liked it. It was just in my head and it rhymed. And I was like, all right, let's go with that. The riff I've had for years, since I was like 15.
Yeah, that's tight. I mean, it kind of reminds me of like Led Zeppelin in terms of like they're able to bring in like that Lord of the Rings type of thing, or some type of mythology, and make it kind of cool with like rock music and shit.
Right, yeah, just like write songs about whatever.
Yeah.
It's then.
I agree with you. I know Iron Maiden does it a lot, and then Zeppelin does a really good job. I remember asking Connor when I first met him, because I liked the name Angrboda. I played God of War. She was a character. And I was like, yo, what's up with Angrboda? That's a dope song. What's up with the name? And he told me the same thing. And I was like, that's so dope. It's a great song. What I'm curious is, like, Tito, he was in the band longer. Or he's been playing with Connor when these songs were like in its early inception. Can you tell us like what that was like, learning the songs, like hearing them for the first time before they were even recorded?
Before they were even recorded.
Yeah, we're working like second album, but like I want to know what the like process to like doing Anytime Soon was. Because I know there's a lot of songs from Anytime Soon that weren't recorded either. It's kind of cool.
It was definitely just like, oh shit, because it was just like, it was the first time I was like learning bass, and he showed me all these like, songs and stuff like that for the first time. And it was just, honestly, it was pretty easy, because it was just like, obviously it's just most of the root notes right there. But ever since you guys joined and things like that, it's added so much more dynamic to the band and things like that. And nothing compared to what it was like back then to what it is now. Honestly, it makes me want to like expand more in terms of like where I'm playing and things like that. But yeah, learning in the beginning with him was awesome, because he's a great teacher, honestly. Couldn't have to ask for a better teacher.
Oh,
here.
stop.
No, I swear.
Kiss.
What I know now is literally because of him, so.
That's tight.
I love you, man.
I love you too, man.
What song are we getting into here?
This is unreleased. It's called Arms of Hay.
Arms of Hay. That's what's up, dude. And hay is in like Hay?
Yeah, like
Okay.
your arms are made out of hay.
Oh, okay. Tight. You want to divulge a little bit of the background behind that, or you kind of waiting on something? Or you think it's like embarrassing?
No, it's not embarrassing.
Okay. I was just trying to find. Like,
I'm like
the
trying to even
words.
remember the lyrics right now.
I feel
Like,
that.
thinking
Yeah.
about, like,
It's unreleased, so it's like some new, fresh
yeah, no,
stuff.
it's pretty raw. Like that's the song you hear right now is pretty much
I
most
guess-
likely what it's gonna be.
I guess just the concept of the arms of hay. Is it like
The
a
arms of
scarecrow
hay-
or something?
Yeah, essentially, but not like your arms are literally made out of hay. So, it's like I think it really came from like I have like my one shoulder like clicks, and like I used to like pitch and baseball and stuff and play guitar, so my shoulder's just like shot.
Yeah.
But it's not. I'm like fine. It just like clicks, and I was like, there's this one day where it's like my arm just felt weak, and I just came up with the name Arms of Hay because I was playing guitar, and then I don't even know.
It's pretty
The
cool.
lyrics I don't even think have anything to do with Arms of Hay. I think it's two different things. But
For sure. You think that's gonna be like the official title of that one?
yeah, we're just
Just gonna go with that.
I
Arms of
also
Hay is
like
cool.
this song because I think it was one of the first ones
Oh shit, you're
with
selling on
me
this bitch.
with me and Shane like
Shredder.
figuring out an arrangement. I know
Yeah.
that Shane like really like helped shape the song a lot.
Shane definitely did. A lot of the song is shaped by Shane. I mean, 95%, especially like all the newer stuff. Like we have like the one record out, whatever, but we have so many more pieces of material that we've all like sat in a room together and like wrote, and every single one of us is like, I'll come up with like, all right guys, like I came up with this like verse and a chorus or something, and then that's it. It just like stampedes from there. And you know, Allan's like, oh, let's do that, or we'll add this note here or there, and then Shane's just like, dude, like put this in the structure, man, and like it ends up being great. Like Play the Game's a great example of it. Arms of Hay too. Shane did like you do this halftime beat with like pauses or whatever,
Yeah, like the
and
first
then he
half of the
speeds it
chorus.
up into this whole
Double time. Yeah.
double time thing. Like that was totally his call.
That's
It
tight.
sounds great.
Thanks.
Earlier you asked like if we were working on like a Play the Game music video or like if it was gonna be a single, and we're kind of working on album number 2, and
Just want to leave it behind.
well, no,
Fuck
it's not that at all. Like I love that song. I really love Play the Game, but it's getting hard because like we've gotten like now that we have Shane and I, like we're adding so much more dynamic to the sound that I'm worried it might sound a little too different from Anytime Soon. But at the same time, I'm also not stressing because I know the materials are really good because the stuff we're doing is like very dynamic. And there's like a new swing to the band now too because of Shay's drumming. It's like really picking up the pieces where instead of like really straight beats, it's like
You guys added like the missing pieces. For real. It uplifted the band so much. Like, and I'm not trying to discredit any other previous member that we've had in the band either. Right? They did great, but I don't know. I think what we have right now is pretty special. So
and that's part of my concern too because I really love Anytime Soon as a fan and playing the songs. Like there's no.
it's a demo album.
But I like that album. It felt refreshing. It felt like listening to like a good rock album like all over again. Like I felt like I was a kid in middle school with angst. And like, it's really hard to like listen to an album nowadays and feel that. Like it really is. I don't know. Your skin gets a little thicker and you kind of like start thinking of new music as a joke. But nah, like I heard Anytime Soon and I was like, this is cool.
Yeah, it's tight. It's tight. And then right now we're listening to The Witch in You, which is MJ's favorite. What do you think about that track?
Yeah, I would say it's my favorite song.
Hell yeah.
We were talking earlier about it because it's just different from your other stuff. Like your other stuff, you can rely on it to be heavy and upbeat. But I love a good, soft, slow song like this, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just like I don't know. I just can't stop listening to it when it starts to play. I'm just like, damn, like it kind of calms me down, like in a weird way.
Yeah.
Really cool.
That's really cool. It's really like somber number, but it still has that like kind of groove to it. Once the distortion kicks in, then it goes right back to nice clean part. Very contemplative. It reminds me of the Addicts Ballad by Multo. It's like another local band, but it's just like one of those tracks where you gotta like look over an overpass, like some beautiful view, and just like stare out and just like think about your life and shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of how I feel about that song when I hear it.
Yeah.
Just like, damn, I need to get my shit together.
This is another one of Shane's recommendations right here, this ender.
Oh shit. Yeah. This is tight.
I've had.
Realize this chair had
It's a
wheels.
live thing, but it'd be great
shit.
if it was on the record.
Yeah.
Damn.
We can go back and punch it in. Maybe. I don't know.
We could punch
We can do anything we set our minds to.
I mean, we're sort of doing that with our debut album. We have a new bass player named Zach, and we're thinking about like just re-recording shit and just overdubbing it and like making new structure and just calling it like the 2024 Redux and just releasing it again, but with his bass lines and like with his ideas and shit. So you could probably do that. I mean, I don't know. You can tread. But that's what happens when you get new members, because like for our band, yeah, it's like it went from a 3-piece to a 1 or to 2, and then it went to 3-piece again, and then it went back to 1, and the whole thing. But now we have this whole lineup, and I feel like we should probably like re-record some of the songs because it sounds cooler.
That always comes up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And you always think about it. I don't know. Maybe.
Or just like as a single, maybe. The Witch in You single, Shane edition. Shane version.
See, but if we're gonna do one, we might as well do all.
Yeah.
It's so hard to choose because the way Shane plays, if I might say, is like
Oh yeah.
he adds swing to it again that just like lifts the song a little bit.
I appreciate y'all like letting me like change it from the record. Like that's my reservation, like joining a band late in the game is like, oh, do they want me to play it exactly like the record? And you guys were cool, like do your own thing, you know, and make the record's the record and like this is this. So I really appreciate that y'all let me just like get up there and fucking wild out for a little bit. It's fun. It's cool, and there's a lot of open space. I like that it's composed that way, and there's a lot of room for us to like put our personality into the groundwork that's there. It's cool.
So, yeah, more of, because I feel like if you make somebody kind of do it exactly the way it's like on the record or whatever, it's like somebody else's part. You might as well just be a hired gun, you know, at that point. Not even like a part of the creative process, just copy paste what the other person did. And so it's kind of cool, like, yeah, that's how bands kind of survive, because then you'll be a part of the next creative process. You'll have that liberty to be able to, you know, contribute for the second
part
problem.
is throwing in your own little
because it's your
fills and
identity.
stuff.
Yeah.
I remember Ringo Starr was saying that on like the B.D.O.T.S. documentary. He was like, yeah, like sometimes they'll just write the backbeat but the fills I throw in, that's my art. And I was just like, I kind of feel that as a drummer. It's like, yeah, I get the beat and I get when it's supposed to stop and go, but having the liberty of throwing in random little fills whenever you want is the fun part.
Ornamentation, man. Like that's your signature.
Yeah.
Those are your accents and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's all about like your phrasing. Like that's your footprint, man.
Because like anybody can kind of hold that 4/4 beat. Most drum, like anybody that in a band can hold that 4/4 beat, but it takes that
When you're
drummer.
playing, the fun part is getting on the side right here.
Right here, I'm gonna do this for you. Oh shit, we got a raw vocal here. Oh yeah,
That scream is
Hell
so
yeah.
visceral.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
that's
Came from deep
tight.
within.
That's what it's all about, man. That shit right there is just
It's that real
humans
music.
in conjunction playing music, and
That
you
raw
see
emotion.
their soul up there. I mean,
Mhm.
it's like, Allan described it not too long ago. I think you described it like we're all like holding hands, like our auras or something.
Oh my goodness.
So like, when you're locked in, and everyone's like playing, like seriously, like when you're locked in and everyone's playing, it almost feels like we're having like out of body experiences, and like these little souls are like interacting. They're having like deep thoughted conversations.
Me and
And
Tito
as soon as
tuning.
someone hits a bad note or whatever, like we're like one of our souls kind of gets sucked a little bit back in our bodies, and like we'll sure look like, who did that, motherfucker? Like we were having a good time right here, And then I felt that a lot as a kid playing with friends, and I haven't felt that in a band in a really long time since playing with the Smugs. It's like sometimes I'll share a look to Shane, and sometimes it'll be to compliment his drumming, and sometimes it'll be like I wasn't expecting that, and that kind of threw me off. And then I don't know if I've asked him this, but like sometimes I don't know if I'm scaring him or if I'm like
Oh,
This is
nah,
where the
no,
truth
you're
comes out
not.
right
vibing to it or whatever. Like sometimes like, oh, maybe you should have nots there. Like,
Yeah, no, you're chilling. I've played in some like school programs and stuff, and like some other bands where it's like, if I like play something wacky, you get like the vibe stare, like don't do that shit again.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And
Stare always gets me.
Yeah.
Like when I mess up, like Zach or Carlos is trying to be like. It's like the worst. I'm just like,
But,
fuck.
but sometimes that stare isn't even like a bad thing. Sometimes
No,
it's a
it's just like
compliment.
they're like-
it's like
yeah.
literally like,
No,
yo,
yeah.
Like
what
you were
was
saying,
that?
like we were out of our
Right.
bodies and somehow you just got sucked back into your body for a second and you're just like, oh, that didn't feel nice. Like, I want to stay up here. Like, and that little mess up just kind of brought me down a little bit. So you kind of like, oh shit, where am I? Like, yeah. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's the beauty of it too, because there's always imperfections in it, and like when it's good, it's great,
Mm.
and then when it's
Definitely.
bad, it's not as bad as you think it is. So.
Yeah. Here's
Well,
Metro
speaking about
Station.
that aura and everything, I always get it playing this song.
Me too. It was a
Metro
great song.
Station.
I was out of tune for this. You could see me tune it right before Shane's drum solo.
That's rock and roll right there, bro. But no, that's fucking tight. There's DJ Aki.
Yeah, I
Fuck
love
yeah.
DJ Aki with an Iron Maiden shirt, just like starting the pit.
Going
So,
ham.
Bro sung all the words.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I heard this song and I just like decided to really try and go for it. There's Sonic. Shout out Irma for the fucking little Sonic plushie.
Yeah, shout out to Sonic.
Oh shit. You got Shane.
shout out to Sonic. Sonic's awesome. And speaking of Sonic, check out Shane's supersonic drum solo.
Man,
Oh, shit.
I started this shit like way too fast.
You're going supersonic speeds.
Yeah.
There's Connor trying to be in the shot. I'm trying to find something under. I'm like, fuck it, Damn. Throwing it down. And like I said, Shane always has a very stoic look. He's like doing the most complicated shit, and he's just like the most stoic and like cold look he's got.
That's a face of a
I'm
man.
freaking out up in my head. No, I'm just playing. Honestly, it's head empty. I'm just trying to.
Just in the moment.
I'm just flowing. I'm just like seeing what comes out.
State of flow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Body's
bro in the
moving,
state
but
of
his
flow.
face looks like a Michelangelo like statue.
Yeah.
Shane has the best jawline in the band.
I know, yeah.
Guys,
Cook cake with that
stop.
jawline.
Okay, here we go. Getting some expression here.
Right here.
That's fucking
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, no, I came down to this groove because I was like, all right, I'm out of chops. I need to like think compositionally here about where I'm gonna go. But I try not to think too much in this shit because it's
Got
like
them Nikes on.
like thought is the enemy of flow.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. When you start like thinking about what you're actually doing, you start
Yeah.
fucking up. When
Yeah.
you just like can do it naturally, it's always the best.
Yeah.
And that just comes from
Just let it
practicing
rip.
all the time, just playing.
For sure. Yeah, but this is all improv. Just like I mean, it's like all like shit that I like practice, but it's just like coming out now.
Yeah, you weren't planning on like doing it
Yeah.
entirely.
Bro's crazy.
Oh, this is tight. Crowd participation on the fucking drum solo.
DJ Eki.
Dude,
That should have
Legend.
me gassed up.
that's so cool. Here we go.
Train's leaving.
Damn.
I didn't even notice that,
That's
bro. That's
sick.
sick.
That's fucking awesome.
Just had a mog on you real quick.
Bro
Fucking
was
A.
smugging.
That's always cool. I love when artists do that to the camera, like just throw a face on it or some shit. It's like we were having a good time. Like hell yeah, dude. But no, I was trying really hard for this part. I was like, I heard Metro Station. I'm like, all right, 200%. Fucking do all your camera moves. Really just lock it in.
Hell yeah.
Just for Metro Station for sure. And then the rest, I just fucking whatever. No, just kidding. I was still trying. I was still trying for sure. Hell yeah,
Dude, it's
dude.
great, man. Like, this is...
Fuck yeah.
Bro just proved the dad lore. He's proved everybody's dad lore.
Hell yeah. Yeah, dude. Oh, he's introducing the band.
I was like switching guitars. I'm like, what?
Hi, guys.
How many guitars do you have on stage, Allan?
I play 2 guitars right now, but I think we might be bringing that number up because we have an
Three
up and coming song with a really crazy.
But we need
tuning.
guitar techs. If there's any guitar
We need
techs out there that want to
seriously.
like help us, please.
Oh yeah.
Julian, learn how to set up a guitar. We'll drag you
Julian,
along.
yeah, bro, Julian,
for
come
real.
on now.
Yeah, Tito. There's like a lot of your family and like friends in the crowd, right? Like for your set. I noticed that. Like for everybody else's set, it was like strangers and stuff like that. And then when you guys went on, like anytime Tito like got any like spotlight, they were like, yeah, Tito, Tito.
That's
Was it-
my world right there. They love supporting. They love, because my family has always been like music oriented. My grandpa was in a band. My dad was in a band with my grandpa. So it's just now that I'm in a band, it's just like, oh shit,
That's
It's just like they see it as like, oh shit, like now he's doing something now, like it's finally, kind of moment. So it's really awesome. I love that they're supporting it too.
Yeah,
They
dude.
love it. They love it.
They're fun, dude. I like when they pull up the shows. They're really
Yeah.
cool.
No,
Yeah,
100%.
Tito's family's
They're
awesome.
blessed.
We also do some. This is the first Smugfest we did outside of Tito's family's home.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
the
like,
previous ones were
we're,
there.
we're really.
They were
We're
really
going
grateful.
back to Tito's.
That's why they were cheering. They're like,
Kidding.
finally, not at our house.
Yeah.
At an actual venue.
Yeah, they're really supportive.
We don't have to clean up after them
Yeah.
ev- after every
All the
fucking
trash.
show. All the fucking beer cans and shit.
Connor falling asleep on the pool table.
Like an
Fucking
actual
guy.
venue.
That actually happened.
I
That's
love
tough.
this song.
And then Anthony Cerezo woke me up at 5 a.m. when I was sleeping on the pool table outside. I was like, dude, we gotta go to work because we worked at the same spot. And I was like, I just rolled over and went back down.
Oh, shit.
Not happening.
Damn, Anthony.
Still works.
This song right here is one of Connor's new songs, and it's one of those songs where like I had a really hard time finding my place in this song, and like
This was a tough song to write, honestly.
we and then I remember one time looking at Shane and I'm like, I'm sure glad we ended that perfectly. It's like, yeah. It's like I think I kind of messed up. And I was like, between me and you, I don't really like this song.
I think that's blasphemy.
Yeah, and
That's
then
blasphemy.
and she's like, I love that song. I was like, I went home and I like really like sat down and kind of honed it in a little bit more. And it's one of those songs where like you find your identity a little bit in it, because I can't really carry this song. And then I told myself that's okay. I could just kind of like compliment it, play the little licks here and there, and then now it's one of my favorites because when you hit that distortion, dude, it's fucking killer. And your solo got so good over time. I think it was like rehearsal 4 after we played it. You did this really amazing solo, and I was like, oh fuck, like Connor's getting really fucking great at lead. I gotta practice more.
I used to just play lead. I was
Yeah.
never a singer. So. But yeah, this song is. We've been playing this song for like 4 months
4
now or
months
so, and now it's starting to feel like, all right, this is like probably what it might be.
I'm also like having more of an emotional attachment to it now. Like when I play it, like I don't feel lost up there, whereas when we first do. But that's speaking to you. Oh, I just want to get a solo because
I know, it's great. It's very emotional, like catchy. Woo. Very tasty, man.
You don't overdo it and you don't underdo it. You just play it enough. It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's just like
shout
listen
out
to
that
listen to
Blondie.
my soul.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do.
Shout out that Blondie shirt you were wearing. Very
Shout out
Did
iconic.
you go to the Salvation Army that day?
No, we went to Brat. Tito was
Shout out
like,
that store, Brad.
we were out and about. We went to Guitar Center. We were doing some errands before the show, and we ended up at Brat in Santa Monica.
Yeah. It's on
like-
Pico, off of Pico, if you guys ever want to go.
What the hell's
Brat's
Brat?
cool.
Besides,
Brat's like a,
besides
it's
the
like
Charlie XCX
It's a
album.
punk store.
Yeah.
Punk
Damn.
shop, kind of.
They must have got some
Is it
publicity
like
after that
Rip,
fucking
though, or-
album came out.
I know, right? Everyone's probably shocked.
Yeah,
about
just because it's Did they change their logo? You have to go back.
that.
How
They go
long?
on neon green. And
Yeah, for real.
but
Well, what color is the store though? Is it like
It's like
what's
a white
the lag?
building.
It's a white building, but it has like a sign, blue sign with
Right
It's
black
by the
blue.
cemetery or whatever.
It's across
over
the
there.
street from the Woodlawn Cemetery in
Yeah.
Santa Monica.
Okay.
Right off
of
of
Pico.
Pico.
They
Yeah.
probably changed it to green. To be honest, or maybe they didn't because like copyright.
Dude,
but
Oh, okay, here we
this
go.
is-
This is Vika's
Piano Man.
band
this is
member.
cool. Yeah, this
I
is
need some.
Andrew
I had
on
to
the
skip.
keys.
That's a really cool shirt he's wearing.
What's that shirt?
PBR shirt.
Half blue ribbon shirt with some basketball players.
Oh shit, that's fucking tight. Pabst Blue Ribbon.
All right, just for the record, this was never rehearsed.
oh, not at all.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
at all. This was all
So this is
on the
kind of what I
fly.
want to point out, though. Like something I do like about Connor, because it makes me feel like I'm a comedian or we're comedians up there. Not because we're like a joke or anything, but because like we work our material on stage. Like there's been so many unfinished songs that we've played there, and we're like, it sounds like a fucking song. Let's run it, and we run it, and more often than not, like his trust in us as musicians and our trust in him, like we just pull it off. It's fucking great. Like this, we pulled it off. It was awesome.
And for what song was this for?
This is the first single. This is a song called Breaking News that I recorded back in Jersey in like maybe the summer of 22 or summer of 23. And then I sat on it for a while and I was like, oh, like I need to put something out. And I just had this song and I just put it out.
That's
But
tight.
like we never really played it live before this,
Okay.
let
That's
alone
pretty-
with keyboard.
Yeah, with the keyboard. It sounds pretty cool. Gives you that old school rock and roll feel with the keyboard. For sure. Shout out that guy from Vika. What's his name?
Andrew,
Andrew? Yeah, he just went off.
I think it's Andrew Axon or
Mm.
Axion. I don't know.
And
Might
then
be
shout
saying it
out
wrong, but
Shout out Indigo for helping set this up. I edited this. There was like a full 5 minutes of them setting up this piano. Like everybody was
yeah.
just waiting just
It
for
was
this
tough.
piano. You know what I mean? I originally kept it, and then Connor texted me hey bro, could you edit that out? Why the fuck is that there? It's
Yeah.
5 minutes of nothing. You know, you guys just bantering, just talking shit.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, fuck. That's just me being lazy. I forgot that
Yeah,
happened. I
I-
forgot there was a whole setup.
I mean,
But that was the thing. It was we had it set up and then we had to break it down for some reason, and then
Yeah.
it just ended up being a nightmare. But that's the thing about the show. Is something in the air.
yeah.
Yeah. They had to replace the PA monitors because during our set for Ego Death, they caught on fire.
That and
Which is fucking
they
tight.
lit on fire
And-
again for the
yeah,
decades. so-
And for the
Oh, shout out
decades.
Decades for also being on that bill. They're
Yeah,
always
I
great to
love the
play with
Decades,
and
Yeah, the
great
decades.
guys.
Yeah,
Great
100%.
musicians.
Great entertaining
Yeah,
as
they're the
fuck.
homies.
Great.
Yeah, they're so nice. They're so down to earth.
If
Mm.
you ever find yourself in a Decades gig, you should be happy. You're seeing great artists.
Definitely. Definitely.
What I think it's kind of funny about this though is like I think we were going for like a Guns N' Roses Dizzy Reed vibe, and this is not a diss or anything. It kind of came off cross as more of like the Who. You know?
Right.
But it's also really fucking cool because I love the Who. You know, like. But it gave me more Who vibes than Guns N' Roses.
Sure.
Definitely. But like, I love that about it.
Oh, it's so awesome! Like, cause the song just grooves. Like,
Definitely.
he understood the assignment. He got the chords right.
Oh yeah. He was in key area all the time. He was great. Andrew's a great musician all around. He could play like everything.
Definitely.
The set was also amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sound
Very soulful.
incredible.
Very tight set. Oh shit. Here we go, Connor, with another solo.
Good old Les Paul for you. If you don't got one, get one. It'll make your solos better.
For real. But yeah, this is the last song you guys played on this set. So how'd you feel about your set as a whole? Just like in general? When you guys finished, when you guys got off stage, you were like, hell yeah, we killed it, or like, ah shit, there's a little something.
I mean,
A little bit of something,
it's,
something.
like I said, it's very hard to hear up there.
Yeah.
Like for me personally, I think it was really hard. I think for the rest of the guys, it was probably hard too. But I thought we played pretty well.
Yeah,
honestly.
definitely.
I thought it, you know.
I think the first time you guys played at ArtBarLA will forever be mythologized in my head.
Yeah.
Like in my, and
See,
that's
that's
the
the
crazy
thing.
part. Is like, you know, your memory is kind of like shoddy, so it's like, your nostalgia for that moment is probably like way overblown. But to be honest, like I thought the crowd was like vibing on that first show crazy. Like,
They were, bro.
like dude, every fucking song there was a pit. Every song.
There was
There were 60 billion people there. I remember. But it was just like, yeah, I just remembered you. It was like great. And I was just having a panic attack because I didn't fucking record it. But no, this second show, yeah,
It was
redeemed.
conversation we had at the taco truck at the end of the show where I told you I feel like more people came to this show, but the first show had more energy. Like people
Yeah.
were like
Engagement.
more engaged. Not to say that the crowd here wasn't engaging, because I heard the most like the louder like applause
Yeah.
at the end of every song that I've ever heard at any of the gigs in the show.
Yeah.
I just
agree.
think
Oh, that's badass. Right
The
there.
lot's a runner for it though. Maybe. On
Yeah.
certain songs.
the lot was great too. You're right.
The lot was great.
Yeah, that was a vibe. But it's just,
Andrew.
I mean, the reason you bring it up is just because, I'll show you, there you guys. It's just because it's the same venue, so you can kind of.
Oh, you're right. Totally. Like,
That's the only reason I bring up that comparison. If it was a different venue,
I mean, but it was also like our next major gig after having already played there
yeah.
too. So it could
And
be
also
something
first
to
just
it.
feel better. First time.
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed that
That's
with
true.
bands too. Like if I double dip, like the second time I'm like, what the hell did I do? You know, the first time I'm like, I'm cooking. I'm like, I'm getting cool shots. Like there's a vibe. And then the second time I go, I'm like, why the fuck did I like? I pull. What it feels like is you pulled your luck. Like you already got it. Like I don't know why you came back and did it again, but that's the process, man. I mean, fuck it.
I've told
I'm having
Connor
fun.
this, and I feel this strongly. Like our worst gig is still most bands' best gig.
Damn.
And I know that sounds cocky, but that's how much I believe in our musicianship. That when
Yeah, I agree too. That you guys are just really rad musicians. So I don't think it's going to be very easy for you guys to ever have a bad show as far as how it sounds. Like I think I told Shane before, like you're one of my favorite drummers that I've met before.
Oh shit.
Seriously,
Yeah.
because like the way you like are always throwing in fills and you keep it busy the whole time. That's what I love about drumming. I can't stand when a drummer's not doing enough fills. I'm like, what are you doing, man? You're just holding the beat, like throwing some
jazz
sauce in there, yeah. And
Some
yeah, you
souls.
guys do that, and you guys are always awesome.
souls.
And you're one of the coolest bands that I think I've met in this whole scene for sure.
Definitely. Very cool.
and again,
That was
I'm not
our bar.
dissing any other bands. I just believe in this band that much. It was like
I'm not dissing any other bands. I'm
Bro's
saying
just
we're
passionate,
better than-
everybody. He's passionate. and we all
We're
are.
smug. That's why we're the smugs.
we're this generation's Oasis without the fighting. Also, shout out Oasis.
No, we're
for
gonna
getting
have to
back
fight
together.
We're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
get more money if we fight.
you gotta what do you got? You gotta leave to come back. You know?
Yeah.
Oh,
Now
Our
Smug's
band
gonna
can
get
beat
into
your
a
band in an
practice.
arm wrestle.
Now it's practice
Yeah,
time.
it's time for a
Now it's
rehearsal,
jam time for the
everybody.
Smugs.
So,
I feel that.
True.
however we traditionally end this, I don't know, but thank you all for tuning in. From
Yeah.
the Smugs, from Connor.
Tito.
Shane.
Allan.
Carlos,
And MJ, and this is Blur's Dream on the scene, baby.
episode 7, Angrboda.
Episode
Hey!
7.
What
What is
Adios.
Angrboda's last name? I'm just-
Great fucking question. I don't know.
What's Obama's last name?
What is Obama last name?